Hello, Rabia. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So, good afternoon, everyone. And we are going to head to the webinar, the masterclass on the power of generative AI, how the machines are creating the future, presented by Miss Rabia Kulsi. So, I welcome her. And yeah, over to you, Miss Rabia.
Thank you, Dr. Preeti. A very warm welcome to all of you all to the masterclass. So today's topic that we have here is the power of generative AI, how machines are creating the future. So I'm going to be the presenter of the webinar. I will take you around on this journey, on this immersive journey of how generative AI is holding on to a bright future for us. All right, without further much delay, let us jump on to our agenda for today. So here is the agenda for today. We are going to start off with understanding what is generative AI. Then we are going to have a hands-on exploration for about 30 minutes. And then we'll move on to understanding how can we use AI in ethical and responsible terms. And this would go on for about 5 minutes. And then finally, we'll end with the real world impact that generative AI has. And this would also basically last for about 5 to 8 minutes. All right. So, this is what we have on cards for today's session. So, let me quickly give you all an insight about myself. Before that, we'll look into the Regenesis School of Technology. I'm very sure you all might already be having certain information about our School of Technology. Let me give you a very quick brief. At Regenesis School of Technology, we believe in educating the students with cutting edge technology programs. So we make sure that we integrate innovation, learning, and also lead in tech with the help of our technology programs. So we have our Bachelor of Science in Computers and also postgraduate diploma in data science. So this is a short brief about School of Technology. The link is attached for further information. Moving ahead, here is a little brief information about myself. My name is Rabia Kulso. I'm a senior facilitator at Digital Regenesis. I have about 8 years of expertise in program management and facilitation. My qualifications are I hold a bachelor's in computer application and a master's in computer application. I am well versed with various programming languages and also hold expertise in various tools like Power BI, Tableau. Moving ahead, I've also provided guidance in various projects. So, this was a little brief about myself. So, let us quickly jump on to today's topic, why wait, right? So, moving ahead, let us understand what exactly is generative AI and how does this help us. Okay, so giving you all an insight on what is generative AI. So it's an AI system, an artificial intelligence system that holds the ability to not only make decisions, but imagine or create whole new content. It can be text, it can be images, it can be audio, it can be video, or even data insights. So it's not going to make a decision for you or analyze it for you or retrieve information for you. It's going to create whole new information or whole new content for you. Isn't that something that wows us? And nowadays, we have ended up using generative AI in almost all the fields that exist. It's almost everywhere. So they are AI systems which help us generate new content. So you can state that how exactly is this different from traditional AI? In traditional AI, we were using deep learning models which would help us in decision making. Right. So if we give a picture to generative AI, if it would consist of an animal, imagine a cat, then it would let us know if a cat is present in the picture or not. But what is generative AI? How is it different? Generative AI gives you a whole new picture of a cat, even if it did not exist before. Something of a kind which would not exist before. You can add elements into it, you can add your creativeness just by giving simple instructions in the form of prompts. What are these simple instructions called as? Prompts. So we use generative AI with the help of prompts as our instructions. Um, they are going to be in plain and simple English language, and it processes those instructions and gives us the whole new content. So, this is how generative AI is different from traditional AI. So, in this session, we'll see live how these possibilities are now accessible to anyone and can be harnessed for any of our daily work. It can be for the work of our school, for our personal projects, for professional use, for advertisements, marketing, social media, etc. So, basically, generative AI is not a science fiction, it's a practical tool for anyone who's willing to try. And we have this in almost a very large varied fields. So it can be healthcare, it can be education, it can be entertainment, you name the field, and generative AI finds its applications there. All right, so let us move ahead and understand what exactly and where exactly is generative AI being used. So I will stick to the field of are educational professionals, since most of y'all are from the education background. So let us see how is generative AI helping us. So we have some compelling research in the field of generative AI, which says that it's benefiting educational professionals. Let's see how exactly it's doing that. So we have come across studies which say that 90% of the teachers are finding the artificial intelligence pathway more accessible to education. Apart from that, there's also a study which has proven that Gen AI tools have made work easier and simpler. So we expect to save a lot of hours on it. A lot of our work is simplified because of Gen AI tools. We don't have to put in a lot of effort. For example, if you want to create a PPT, you can have an outline with the help of Gen AI, and then you can build up on it. I'm not saying that generative AI has the capacity to replace human beings. No, it has the capacity to empower human beings, right? So this empowerment can save us a lot of tedious work that we would be doing and redundant work that we would be doing. That's what Gen AI is all about. Moving ahead, we have also found a large increase in student engagement when we use Gen AI, because it has made AI driven adaptive learning more accessible to students. So we can make sure, we already know that there are varied types of learners. They are fast learners, they are slow learners, they are medium paced learners, right? We as educational professionals try to cater to all of these kinds of learners, but somewhere we end up missing out doing a little bit extra for them, right? Especially slow learners. We find it very hard to cope up with them in sessions, because obviously medium paced learners and fast learners try, genuinely pick up the concepts quite quickly. But how do we help these slow learners? We can add these AI driven adaptive learning platforms as an extra bonus to them, so that it can help them out in their daily study. They can achieve their goals easily with some extra efforts, that wherein Gen AI can teach them the same thing repeatedly rather than a human tutor doing that for them, right? So these have been some of the research elements which have shown that generative AI matters a lot in a positive sense. Obviously, there are both pros and cons to it. We are looking at the side of pros. We will also come across the side which reflects the cons of generative AI and how they can be best handled in the near future. All right, we'll be covering that up in a few moments from now. All right. Moving further, next up, we have the hands-on exploration coming in. So I am going to share with you all some live tools which are going to make Gen AI accessible for us. I have kept in mind both people from the tech as well as non-tech background. I'm not going to get into deep tech because I know a lot of us might not find it very useful at this stage. So I have kept these tools, chosen these tools in by keeping in mind that we can utilize it for our daily work as well. Right? So here comes our hands-on exploration. Let me introduce you all to the very first topic on which we will explore few of the Gen AI tools. The first demo that I would like to highlight to you all is text generation. We have all been using that. I guess everyone by now has heard of ChatGPT and you all might have used it at least once. Let me drag your attention to what all can it do. It can make essay feedback on any of the topics easier, right? It can give us a feedback, it can give us clarity. A lot of times, it so happens that I'm speaking about myself, when I try and evaluate a lot of assignments, I find myself at loss of words for certain mistakes, common mistakes, right? So I do take the help of ChatGPT to just formulate it in a simple manner to simplify that mistake and suggest the change in the simplest approachable way, right? That's about me. I'm just giving you an example of where exactly I find it useful. Apart from that, we can use it for rubric generation, wherein we can align it to our learning standards. We can ask it to generate a rubric based on what are the learning standards. We can list it out, and it can give us a very interesting rubric structure. Apart from that, it gives us personalized writing suggestions. It holds the capacity to provide recommendations, improve our grammar, um, also simplify our emails, make sure it's grammatically correct, right? And moving ahead, it can also help us with multi-language feedback support. A lot of time when we have diverse learners, here obviously we use English as the only communication medium, but just in case, earlier we would be using Google Translate to translate our to translate paragraphs. Here, we can use the support of our text generation platforms. By now, you all were only aware of ChatGPT. Probably you all have also used Gemini. Then came in Claude. You might have also come across Sonnet. Now, let me introduce you all to a new tool that's coming to the market, and that's called as Perplexity.ai. So Perplexity.ai, how is it different from ChatGPT, Claude, Sonnet, etc.? It is the same. It helps you in text generation. It helps you in image generation. So image generation is pretty slow, but when it comes to text generation, its unique feature is that it can help you all in deep research. So we all somewhere come from a research background as well, right? So what do you mean by deep research? Deep research is the links that are embedded somewhere deep down in the internet, finding it with the help of sources. It aligns itself with the help of sources. It gives you from where is it pulling the data. It also gives you the source from where it's pulling the data. It does not do it arbitrarily. It gives you a link back to from where has it received the data, so that you can cross verify and cross check. The biggest problem that we face with tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Sonnet, we do not get the links from where is it pulling the data. Is it true? Is it we need to do fact check based on that, right? So when I'm speaking about Perplexity, the pro account, I've been using the pro account. I think it's visible to you all now. I have clicked on it and it must be visible to you all. I'm using the pro account. I gave a very simple prompt which says, give me research papers with reference to the topic Gen AI has helped education. Now, when I'm speaking about that, you all can see it's given me sources. It's given me 19 sources. So it's listed out the key research papers, but apart from that, it has given me the sources from where it's pulled out these research papers. I can cross check them, I can fact check, and then utilize it. You can look at the options here. The search is it searches fast answers to everyday questions. You have the deep research on any topic, so you can get in depth reports, you can get charts. It has the capacity of advanced reasoning. It solves your math problems amazingly well. And it also has the ability to create projects. People who are into code or who are into development, who are a developer by nature, Perplexity.ai is your golden tool. It gives you accurate code, and obviously, I wouldn't say use it blindly. You will have to cross check it, you will have to check it for any mistakes, and then utilize it. It cannot completely nullify, or you cannot completely eradicate the scope of error, but it is much, much, much accurate than ChatGPT or even Gemini for that matter. All right. So Claude was my previous favorite because it used to give amazing answers. It used to also have amazing reasoning capacity. But the pro version of Perplexity AI is doing much better. So this was one text generation tool which I wanted to drag your attention towards. Here we can choose the various models, we can attach files, and it can do deep analysis for you on those files. That's also possible. So all of this is it's a powerful package packed in Perplexity.ai. All right. So moving on, here is a very small example of a video which I would like to showcase to you all regarding text generation. It's a very short video, so I'll just play it out for you all. I would the entire point of showing this video was how exactly a simple prompt can be given, and with the help of the prompt, just help me brainstorm ways to teach the fall of the Roman Empire through an interactive assignment that will engage my students. And just in a second, Gemini came up with whole bunch of activities. It gave you a lesson plan, etc. So I think a lot of us do this while we run out of activities in our mind. Sometimes it's good to reach out to such tools. I wouldn't say always. It hampers our creativity also, right? So I wouldn't say always, but when we run short of ideas, there's no harm in taking a little bit of help from it, right? So this was regarding text generation. Moving on, I'm going to drag your attention to the next demo that we have in place. And the next demo that I have here for you is image generation. You can see a very beautiful GIF here that is an image, but it has been converted to a video format. This is what the future holds for us. When Midjourney started, I'm pretty sure all of you all must have heard about DALI and Midjourney. So these were the pioneering image generation softwares that came up. So DALI and Midjourney, we use it for any kind of illustrations. We can create any kind of realistic scenes, historical scenes, or anything that is of importance to your topic. So just like here, I wanted a DNA model, but I wanted something which had a movement. So I converted an image to a video utilizing Midjourney. So Midjourney now has the capacity to create short videos. You can give a reference picture and it can turn that into a video for you. It's going to be a very short video. They are trying to develop animation control over it. And I think that's what is in future for it. We'll be able to generate videos frames per second, but as of now, you can generate up to 8 to 10 seconds movement in a stable picture. I'll be showing that to you all with the help of a prompt. So then we have Canva AI. So Canva AI is another tool which helps a lot of infographics that I utilize. I use it from Canva AI. The reason now what happens is when we utilize anything, any image that's online, we face two issues. One is the copyright issue. So infringement, data infringement is something which is very common. So rather than facing these issues, I prefer generating my own images when I have to use it in any kind of content that I want to make. I try and generate my own images, I try and generate my own infographics, and the tools that I use are these. Yes, Midjourney is a paid tool. It requires a subscription, but there are a lot of free image generating tools. I'll be dragging your attention towards a free tool as well. So, Midjourney, I only subscribe to it when I need something exclusive, when I need very exclusive pictures or something very realistic. That's when I subscribe to it. Else, I use the free models. I'll be showing you all the free models as well. But Canva AI is my favorite for generating any kind of posters, any kind of infographics, especially infographics, because to capture the students' attention, we need something that is colorful, that is engaging, and that also consists of information, but it is not too much of information that you get lost in it, right? So infographics, I feel, is the perfect manner to convey any of the difficult topics that we have on hand. Apart from that, we also have a tool called as Synthesia. It is a AI generated imagery tool, but this is again a paid tool, and we need to subscribe to their pricing model to have access to it. So I do not advise using it right now, because as of now we have a lot of free tools, and I will be sharing that with you all. So I think that's good enough to begin with, and later on, if required, we can utilize the paid tools. Obviously, the paid tools do much better than the free tools, but it's worth trying the free tools as well. So here is the Midjourney prompt example. So the problem with Midjourney, like I told you, it takes a lot of time to generate the image because they are HD images. On the right hand side, you can see the prompt. A simple prompt is given, and the prompt given here is a gigantic white robo with long mechanical arms holding an archery bow and arrow, standing on top of the space station platform next to three people in front of it. Detailed character design in the style of, you can also specify the style, by the way. You can specify if you want it to be specific to some artist, or earlier we used to have this Studio Ghibli pictures circulating everywhere. So any kind of style you can specify, and it's going to generate it in that style. Here, a stable image was given to it. You can see this was the image that was passed to it, and based on it, it created a realistic cinematic video. So you can see the video, it created a slight movement, it gave the motion, and these are the kind of images that can now be created with Midjourney. It does take a lot of time to generate, and it eats away a lot of your tokens to generate such images as well. Just giving you a heads up over it. All right, so this is what Midjourney has moved on to. It started off with just basic image generation, and now it has added movement. And the next that they are trying to develop is try and include generation of videos. They've already moved on to character stabilization. That is, in case if you're generating a story and you have certain characters and you have specified who are those characters, you have generated it using Midjourney, and it's going to generate the scenes for that story based on your characters. So it has achieved stabilization of characters now. right? So that is one of their milestones which they have achieved. So this is a progress that Midjourney has made. Moving ahead, I also want you all to have a look at the Canva infographics creation. I tried out a simple infographics. So all you have to do is just sign up for Canva AI. They offer the pro version for about 30 days, but the free version is also doing great. It's just that you cannot utilize their paid or pro templates. Their pro templates are much fancier, but here you get the basic templates, and they are good to go for like for the beginning. And also they are not very expensive in terms of a subscription. So here, since our topic today was generative AI, I just tried a infographics based on limitations of generative AI. Okay, I asked for an infographic to outline the responsible use and limitations of generative AI. It gave me 4 options. I went ahead with one of the option. Let me click on one of the option here. It tells us if we want to edit using the Canva editor. Let's go ahead and edit it using the Canva editor so that I can show you all what exactly it's generated. I'm going to maximize it. Okay. So since my account is not yet pro, you can see the images that I'm getting here. They are having a Canva watermark. So like I told you, you can sign up for the pro account. It's quite cheap. It's not very expensive. And here it's given us the ethical considerations are crucial for responsible AI deployment and usage, transparency. It's talking about privacy. It's talking about bias. It's talking about oversight, and so on. So this is one of the infographics that it gave me. So this way you can create either infographics or posters depending on what is your requirement using Canva AI. It is a tool that comes in very handy. So you can obviously change these pictures to something that you have available freely, which are not paid. You can look for the elements here under their image, or you can upload your own image. That is also possible. So all of that is possible by utilizing Canva. I hope that this tool would be useful to you all in future for creating any of the infographics or any of your posters that you would require further ahead. All right. Moving on, let me drag your attention towards our third demo. The third demo is something that's very interesting. So before I move on to third demo, you might have observed there are certain pictures onto my screen. All of these fancy images. I have not picked up these images from Google Images. These are images which I have created on my own utilizing Gemini. So Gemini helps you all to create images. So Gemini is the free tool which I was talking about when it comes to image generation. So it gives us a very fancy images just by utilizing your prompt, basically just by utilizing your prompt. So you have gemini.google. It's from Gemini. When I click on try Gemini, it gives me the area to type in the prompt. I just have to select generation of image and it does the job. So here are the images which I have generated for today's session. These are all the images which I have generated with simple prompts, right? So just with a simple prompt, it helps us to generate the image that we want. And again, there is no infringement, and also it lets you all use the images for commercial use. So that's why it shouldn't be a problem. You can specify what style you want it in. I've kept the prompt really simple, but if you want something very specific, you can elaborate on the prompt. Do not type stories in the prompt, just keep it short. And what is it that you require? Keep it to the point, and it's going to be very simple to generate the images. And it is completely free. It does not charge you anything. So this is the free tool that I was talking about to generate your images. You can use Google Gemini for it. All right, speaking about video generation. So AI platforms platforms, they help us in simplifying the educational content generation. Obviously, video generation sounds something very expensive and something very fancy. So how do we target it? Which are the tools? The very first and my favorite tool is HeyGen. It creates videos with AI avatars as presenters. So this is in their free version. You can use the AI avatars. They also have a paid version wherein you can create an avatar of your own, and you can also add a voice element of your own. Instead of using the existing voices, you can also utilize your own voice and add a avatar of your own. It gives you very professionally designed videos. I will be showing that to you all. Right now, I utilize the free version of it only. I have not subscribed to the paid version. In the free version, it allows you 3 video generations per month. I know it's not too much, but then at times when I feel okay, the content is very monotonous, the students need a change, I do utilize it to get some spark into the sessions. Then we also have Lumen 5. It transforms your text content into videos. This is a paid software. It does not have a free version. You need to subscribe to their pricing model first before utilizing it. And I felt it's a little pricey for the moment. Moving ahead, we also have Pictory. It generates marketing videos. You just provide a script and it generates fabulous marketing videos. It gives you the video generation based on the topic that you have chosen. And in case you are into marketing, this is one such tool which can save you from pouring in tons of amount over your marketing videos, right? Earlier, the marketing videos were a very lucrative field wherein they were charged a lot for brand engagement. So such kind of AI tools are actually diminishing the market of these firms wherein they would be charging you tons of money to generate such videos. So you get extremely fancy videos, but obviously they also have a paid version. They do not have a free version of it. But compared to what the industry was charging, they are quite affordable. So let me give you all a demo of HeyGen to showcase how videos can be generated. So here I have a simple PPT that I had designed. Again, I utilized AI for designing the PPT. I utilized a platform called as Gamma for designing the PPT. And here is the PPT. We all have been exposed to a masterclass in Tableau. So I think most of y'all do understand what exactly is Tableau. So it's a business intelligence tool which helps us in visualizing the data that we have on hand. Just to give you all an idea. So I had created a PPT, okay, and I uploaded the PPT here in HeyGen. And when I uploaded the PPT, it gave me a video. All right. I have not added any of this content. It's all self-generated. Let me just get back to HeyGen and showcase what were the options that it first gave me. So when you open HeyGen and sign up to it, these are the options that it gives you: photo to video with AI with avatar, then quick avatar video, translation of the video, creating your avatar, interactive avatar. The most interesting thing that catches my attention is PPT or PDF to video. This is the option that I utilized. When you click on this, you can upload a PPT of your choice and it's going to auto generate the script. Obviously, since we are using a free version, we can only upload something within 20 slides. Anything that's above 20 slides, it fails to generate it, right? So I uploaded a simple presentation here, and this is the output that it gave me. I would want you all to watch the preview of it. So let me play it out for you all. You all can hear the voice that is utilized here as well.
Welcome to Unlocking Insights with Tableau.
Explore how data visualization transforms raw data into actionable insights. This journey will guide you through Tableau's interface, data connection, visualization creation, and more, empowering you to make informed decisions. Explore Tableau Desktop's interface to efficiently navigate and connect diverse data sources. Master data handling to process information effectively. Create impactful visualizations and charts, utilizing filters and sorting for clarity. Develop calculated fields for deeper insights, and enhance aesthetics for engaging dashboards. Finally, learn to publish and share your work seamlessly. Tableau is a leading visual analytics platform that transforms raw data into meaningful visualizations. It offers interactive dashboards for deep insights, allowing users to explore data dynamically. With its intuitive drag and drop interface, users can create complex visualizations without any coding, making data analysis accessible to all skill levels. Tableau offers speed and agility, enabling rapid data exploration and visualization creation. Its user-friendly interface caters to all skill levels, while rich visuals provide extensive chart types and customization options. Effortless data connectivity allows seamless integration with diverse data sources, enhancing analytical capabilities. Tableau Desktop allows users to create and design visualizations with ease. Tableau Server facilitates sharing and collaboration within organizations, while Tableau Cloud offers cloud-based solutions for the same. Tableau Prep is essential for cleaning and preparing data for analysis. Tableau Public enables free online sharing of interactive data visualizations. All right. So you saw how the wow element can be generated. Here, you have the capacity of adding avatars. Avatars you have to utilize from what exists because it's a free version. If you opt for a paid version, you can generate professional videos with an excellent accent. So the major problem that we all encounter while video generation is multiple tries and multiple recordings so that we get the accent right. We do not make any mistakes. We do not fumble. We don't make any mistakes in any of the typos. We do not get stuck somewhere, right? That's the major task that's on hand. Now we can simplify it with such tools. If you utilize the paid tools, you can create an avatar of your own. Yes, there is a little lip sync loss, I can say that, but then they are working on it. I'm pretty sure that it would be sorted in a few days to months, right? So these are few of the things that you can do with HeyGen, and this is one of my favorite part wherein I can easily convert any of my PDF or PPT into a video with an excellent accent and good voice, right? So there is no disturbance and the accent is good. The tone is a little monotonous, but I will guide you to another tool which uses amazing tone quality and amazing voice modulation. So I'll be showcasing that to you all as well. I hope that this tool comes in handy to you all as well. But the only thing you need to be careful about is it lets you generate 3 videos in a month in the free version. So just plan it carefully and utilize those 3 videos carefully. All right, the next demo that I would drag your attention towards is voice generation. Voice generation is something that's revolutionizing. So, but this has also dropped a little bit of a bombshell on the voice artists. So, but it's made this field of voice generation more accessible to everyone. So people who would actually run to voice artists for any voiceovers can now utilize these easily with the click of a button. So we have 11 labs, which provides natural sounding narration in multiple languages. So this is one of my favorite websites, which helps us with voice generation. Moving ahead, you have Murph. Professional voiceovers can be created. Murph is a paid platform. 11 Labs is paid as well, but Murph is slightly expensive than 11 Labs. Moving ahead, we also have Speechify. So it converts text to speech, and this is specifically for anyone with accessibility needs. We have people with special needs, right? The blind who want audiobooks. So all of this is for them. Speechify is for them. They can choose the audio that they want, the audio style that they like, that they want, the accent that they like, and it reads out anything and everything to you. It can be a simple message to an email. You can basically add it to anything. You can lay it over any specific thing that you want it to perform. Let me give you a demo of 11 labs here. So we have a demo for text to speech. So here, let me showcase the fancy thing. So here I have chosen two speakers, create a dialogue.
Hey, Jessica, have you tried the new 11 Labs V3?
Yeah, just got it. The emotion is so amazing. I can actually do whispers now, like this.
Ooh, fancy. Check this out. I can do full Shakespeare now. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Nice. Though I'm more excited about the laugh upgrade. Listen to this.
That's so much better than our old ha 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 robot chuckle.
I know, right? And apparently we can do accents now too. Fancy a cup of tea?
Wow, V2 me could never. I'm actually excited to have conversations now instead of just talking at people.
Same here. It's like we finally got our personality software fully installed.
All right. So this was one such example. You can use it to narrate a story. You can use it to create a dialogue. There is also a voiceover, any game that you want, and they also provide customer support. So these are few of the
We're off under the lights here for this semi-final clash. The stadium buzzing with anticipation. 11 Labs united in their iconic black and white shirts, pushing forward with intent straight from the opening whistle. The ball is zipped out wide. Early attack here.
So you got the point, right? How expressions are added in 11 Labs. So this is a fabulous approach that they have done. Apart from that, you can also clone your voice. The fancy thing that they have done is cloning your own voice. So at a lot of times, you want to add your own voice over. You don't want to use an external voice. In such cases, the original voices here, you can see that there's very minute difference between them.
Sherlock Holmes's quick eye took in my occupation, and he shook his head with a smile as he noticed my questioning glances. Beyond the obvious facts that he has at some time done manual labor, that he takes snuff, that he's a Freemason, that he...
So this was the original voice. Now let's hear the clone of it.
Sherlock Holmes's quick eye took in my occupation, and he shook his head with a smile as he noticed my questioning glances. Beyond the obvious facts that he has at some time...
So once you create the clone of your voice, it follows the same tone for all of your audios. So this is how fancy the voice cloning app is as well. So this was your demo for your voice generation. The last demo for the day is data analysis. So here I have just chosen one tool, that is polymer.ai. We have all utilized Tableau, or we are at least aware of it, that it creates it's a business intelligence tool which creates visuals for us from our data. This is a no-code tool. It's a drag and drop AI assistant. So here we use it for any of it, like business, academics, research. You can use it for any of these fields. And here is the dashboard that I have created. We have all used the sample superstore when it comes to Tableau. So I've added our sample superstore CSV file, and this is what it gave me. Just by adding the CSV file, it gave me all of these graphs easily. And also, in addition to this, it gave me a present button. When I click on present, it's actually presenting all of these features with a video. It's also giving me a video, and it's explaining all of the features on its own. Apart from that, it's giving me the description of each and every graph. It's telling me what's the metric that's in focus, what are the outliers that have been detected, and what is the surge, where exactly can you find the surge, where was the weekly pattern observed, etc. So you can edit this explanation, but this was the job done by AI. I have not made any modifications at all. It is as given by AI. So this is the power that the tools hold now. What we would be doing manually earlier is all possible with the help of an AI assistant now. So Polymer.ai is a very fancy tool for your data analysis, and it gives you all of these very easily, and you can also share this board and it can be viewed by anyone that you share it with. So this is a very informative tool that I found that you can use it for your data analysis. Moving ahead, let me give you all a few fields where generative AI is used. It's used in business intelligence, like we just saw your analytics now. It's used in content creation. We saw that too. It's used to help accessibility in in people with special needs. It's used for education and learning, and also for entertainment. When it comes to entertainment, your video generation, voice generation, or it can also be your graphics generation. All of this falls here. So these are few of the fields which are famously using Gen AI now. Up next, let me take you all towards the ethics and the responsible use of AI. We saw the pros of AI. Now let us look at the limits that generative AI has. It has ethical issues. So that's one of our major concerns when it comes to AI, because it can lead to bias. It's being trained on the data that's available online. It can sometimes be unfair or inappropriate when it comes to our outputs. There can be copyright issues because they may unintentionally borrow the data from copyrighted content. That's why I told you it's better to cross check the source from where it's borrowing it. There's also privacy concern. Make sure that you do not use Gen AI to upload your personal information, because it's going to make sure that it gets trained over it for future use as well. So avoid using your personal information, your health reports, your name, your credentials, your passwords. Don't drop it onto Gen AI and use it. A lot of us design our CVs. Make sure you redact the name, the information that can give too much about you, right? Make sure that you get rid of that before trying it out on Gen AI. Then comes the human role. Human role cannot be completely removed, or we cannot get rid of human role when it comes to the usage of Gen AI. It is very necessary that we have some judgment based on what content do we utilize. Is it we need to make a fact check. Is it true, or are we going to be in a position to be responsible for the content that we are using? And also, critical thinking is required. We need to cross check the facts, especially when we are using AI content for assignments or for public communication. Make sure you do not blindly pick up whatever content it gives you and just paste it wherever you want. You have to fact check it. Also, use AI to support your ideas. Don't replace your skill. Like I told you in the beginning, it should be used to empower humans. It's not to be used to replace humans. Do not use it for every small thing. You're going to get rid of your creative power then. Make sure you use it to support your creativity, build more on your creativity. Do not get rid of your creativity. That's one of the core human features which we need to make sure that we control and last with us, right? So we don't get rid of it. The next is you need to get to know some quick tips to spot what is AI generated content and what is not. You need to have a critical eye on it. We have a lot of deep fakes arising now, especially photographs, right? You can basically morph any photo, create any picture, and it turns out to be real. It at least looks real, but keep a eye to, have a special look at it, to figure out, can this be rendered using AI? Is it possible that the backgrounds may look wrapped, the hands or face might look a little distorted, or strangely rendered? You need to look at such things. You need to look for verifiable facts. You need to look at you need to watch for references. If there is a lack of reference, do not consider it as true. So you need to have a eye for figuring out what is AI generated content and what is not. If it's AI generated, please make sure you're focused on fact checks. All right, moving ahead, I would like to drag your attention towards our last topic for today before closing in, that is the real world impact that generative AI has had. So, when we are talking about the real world impact, productivity and workforce transformation, this is a major impact that we all have experienced. We have heard it a lot that people are getting laid off because of it. The true reason behind it is, it's not Gen AI that's laying off people, but it is the lack of accepting the change that you are going to experience. Obviously, this development is going to bring about a drastic change in this world today, whether it's in the field of technology, in the field of creativeness, in the field of art. You are going to experience a boost of efficiency. Either you accept the wave, learn the tech, or you are going to be left behind. So this is what is the challenge that the people are facing. It's not that AI is replacing humans, it is just moving out humans who are failing to get accustomed to AI. Envelop, embrace AI in a way that it can empower you. Don't be of the mindset that, okay, this is something bad which is going to replace us. No, it's going to empower us. So it has boosted efficiency. It has made a collaborative assistant for us. It has generated new careers and roles. When it comes to new careers and roles, prompt engineering is one such role. Creative AI collaboration is one such role. You will always require a human to monitor anything that AI generates. Always remember that machines cannot be left alone. They always require monitoring. It has also enhanced our everyday life and creativity. When it comes to our everyday life and creativity, it's made language and communication easier for us. Real-time translations are available. We are having access to audio content. We are having access to AI written summaries. We are bridging the gaps everywhere now, right? So it's a part of our everyday life and creativity. Scientific discovery and R&D is taking or progressing rapidly because of AI. That is, you are skipping years of research. You are making it faster by designing complex systems and cutting years of research cycles. So any of the drug discoveries have become very faster now because you can make analysis very quick because of artificial intelligence. Moving ahead, business and economic value has also taken a leap here. We have scaling and agility when it comes to businesses using AI. Our entire customer service structure has evolved. We can see AI chatbots being used everywhere. It's become more efficient. I know that few jobs have been cut. I definitely agree with the other side of the coin, but it's also boosted efficiency and boosted economic growth. It's also developed agentic workflows. That is, it can handle complex workflows across various tools and platforms, right? Our e-commerce portals utilize it. We can see summarizations of our various reviews that exist on the e-com platform that helps us to buy products more easily. And also, it's impacted the society and ethical impact. Now, this has been both positive and negative. Positive in a way that people can be empowered with specialized training, but it has also hampered ethical ethics, human ethics. It's challenging us at every front. It's challenging us with concerns of bias. It's challenging us with misinformation, copyright infringements, complexities, job displacements. All of this is a heavy ethical impact that we are facing. We are yet to lay out ground rules. Countries like Europe our European countries are trying to figure out how exactly ground rules can be laid out. How can they start cringing to the use of AI? How can they stop the usage of AI to an extent that it causes a bias? So they are trying out bringing in various laws, bringing in various ethics. But yes, it's going to take time. It's a powerful tool which needs to be controlled. And definitely, I agree with it that you need to be careful while using this powerful tool. It's also found its application in healthcare, education, finance, and entertainment. In healthcare, drug discovery platforms have come up. They are reducing the R&D times. Your hospitals are using it for AI generated summaries. We use it in the field of education for creating content for various learning styles of the students. We can receive personalized tutoring by utilizing Gen AI. In finance, we are utilizing it by deploying AI chatbots for customer support, or it's for regulating compliances, etc. In entertainment, we are adding AI as a collaborative assistant. You can have co-writers, you can have co-designers. They can add on to the creativity rather than moving out the entire creativity, right? So this is how the generative AI has impacted our world, and it's been a powerful blow, both positively and negatively. And the only thing that we can do is move with time and embrace this change and make sure that we are not left behind. Moving ahead, I would like to close this masterclass with a caption stating that generative AI is a powerful assistant, but human judgment can never be replaced. We need ethical awareness, we need critical thinking, and it's very important for us to use these new technologies with utmost care and utmost vigilance. So this is what I would like to end my session with, that it cannot replace humans, but definitely it can empower them. And also stay vigilant, be careful on what you are exposing yourself to when you are accessing these tools, whether it is with pictures generation. Do not share your photographs, because it is going to train over it, and it's obviously a machine at the end of the day, and the only thing that it knows is to train itself on any data that you feed. So please stay aware, beware of your surroundings, and make sure that you are more careful about your online presence. That's it for today. Thank you for giving this opportunity. I hope that you all have had an engaging session and an informative one. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rabia. That was indeed a mind-blowing session with so much information packed. So I'm sure the audiences would have, enjoyed your session, as well as they have taken some stuff ahead at their workplace and in their further learning or teaching journeys ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for showing up. See you in another Power Pack Masterclass the next one. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.